Hi everyone, I'm Matt Watson from Carwow. So I'm sat in the new BMW M8 Gran Coupe competition. Next to me is a Porsche Panamera Sport Turismo Turbo S E-Hybrid, longest name ever. Next to that is an Audi RS6, that's easier and quicker to say. And next to that is a Mercedes-AMG E63 S estate. And of course, we are gonna have a drag race. So let me tell you about this BMW. It has a 4.4 litre twin turbo V8 with 625 horsepower and 750 Newton meters of torque. It drives all four wheels via an 8-speed automatic gearbox with launch control. It's quite a heavy car actually. It weighs 2,054 kilos and it's expensive as well. £121,000. That Porsche though, even more expensive. That's £141,000. Now that has a 4 litre twin turbo V8 plus an electric motor, and combined the system produces 680 horsepower and 850 Newton meters of torque. The car has 4-wheel drive, an 8-speed automatic gearbox with launch control. It is quite heavy though because of the addition of the batteries and the electric motor. It weighs in at a rather porky 2,400 kilograms. Will that affect it? We'll find out. Next to that, the Audi RS6 has a 4 litre twin turbo V8 with 600 horsepower and 800 Newton meters of torque. It's also got an 8-speed automatic gearbox with launch control and 4-wheel drive, though of course it's quattro all-wheel drive, which is completely different because they brand the heck out of it. Now the car is reasonably heavy, weighs 2,075 kilos. Price-wise, it comes in at £102,000. The cheapest car, or should I say the least expensive car, is the Mercedes. So that comes in at £100,000. It has a 4 litre twin turbo V8 with 612 horsepower and 850 Newton meters of torque. It's got an 8-speed automatic gearbox yet again, and it has a launch control system and 4-wheel drive, and it's the lightest car here at 1,940 kilos. Now, whoever thought that would make it the lightest car? But there we go. Before we get on with the drag race though, please make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon to turn your notifications on so you're alerted when we make a new upload. Also, why not follow me on Instagram at Matt Watson Cars for lots of behind the scenes footage and stuff like that. Also, if you want to follow Carwow, it's at Carwow Cars. Follow us both, we'd appreciate that. Anyway, let's get on with this race, shall we?
Buying a new car? Head to Carwow to get offers from the UK's top dealers. Carwow.co.uk, the car buying comparison site.
Before we start the race, it is of course customary to do a sound test of the cars. I'm going to start off with this BMW. Soft limiter at 5,000 RPM, so it lets you get almost a red line and go snap and shut it down. This car actually has the optional sports exhaust. Don't know if it made a difference. Let's see what the Porsche sounds like. Go on, rev up the Porsche. It's all right. Let's have a listen to that Audi. You can barely hear anything apart from maybe a car revving to about 3,500 RPM because of the soft limiter. That sounded fairly dull. Let's have a listen to the Mercedes. I bet it can do better. Yeah, that sounded better. Though I think that one does have an aftermarket exhaust on it because it's been lent to us by a viewer. Anyway, let's crack on. But before we do, last thing, we need to warm up the tyres. This BMW has a clever all-wheel drive system which I can just put it into 2-wheel drive mode. Then you can do some skids. Oh, it's so easy in the BMW. Now it doesn't have a rear drive mode, so it's going to be a bit harder to do it as he's demonstrating now. But you can get it if you go crazy, and he's got it going! Oh, oh, that poor front tyre. The Mercedes has a rear wheel drive mode just like this BMW, so it should be able to do some really nice smoky drift. RIP tyres. It's quite interesting this race because I have competed some of these cars against each other already, and obviously I've had the M8 Coupe, but now it's the Gran Coupe, the proper 4-seater. These are the cars are proper 4-seaters. We're going to see how this BMW does. Will it be victory for the BMW fanboys? Find out. It's heavier than the Coupe. Oh, it if it was off the line, good then. That Audi just gets dropped. Oh, this BMW is strong. That was so close off the line there. Porsche and Mercedes did well. Very, very close. But what happened to the Audi? Did it hit the wrong pedal?
No, it's just when it gets into second gear, it just doesn't have the punch.
And it's as simple as that.
So then, what exactly happened? Well, the BMW completed the standing quarter mile in 10.9 seconds. The Porsche and the Mercedes both took 11.1 seconds, though the Porsche was just ahead of the Mercedes. The Audi came last though, crossing the line in 11.6 seconds.
Okay, now we're going to have a rolling race from 50 miles an hour with the cars in their softest, most comfortable setting, and the gearbox is in automatic. For some reason my engine's in efficient mode, which is bad, but here we go. 3, 2, 1, go! Come on, kick down. It seemed a bit slow to kick down, but it was ahead of the others. Mercedes is coming through now. Porsche is keeping up. Now starting to get dropped a little bit. That Mercedes isn't going to gain on me. This thing flies. And it's got the deep restriction pack on it, so it'll go all the way to like over 190. But this is an easy one for me. Everyone's going to be going, oh man, you chose the quickest car, blah, 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 blah. Don't always choose the quickest car. I like to go in the newest car. This is the newest car, all right? That's why I'm in it. Now we're going to have a rolling race from 50 miles an hour again, but this time with the cars in their sportier settings and locked in third gear in manual. So we're going to do shifts ourselves. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. That Porsche shot off with its electrical assistance. Come on BMW, let's be having you. Let's put that down. That Mercedes is gone. I'm just gonna have to get past 160 and then I'll come past him when he hits his limiter. That Porsche is keeping up. Oh, there, he's at his limiter now. The Porsche is like gaining. But I think I've got it. I'm going to brake because this is almost the end of the runway. That Mercedes picked up so well.
I have to marvel at how this thing just jumped. Throttle response is amazing.
The Porsche did much better then. When it didn't have to mess around with gears, it was on it. It took off first and it kind of was level with me almost.
Absolutely. It mustered up some special electrons for that race and it was pulling all the way. I think I was doing 175 at the end of it.
Do you want to say something about the Audi?
You know what? It was better in comfort mode than it was stuck in third gear. I don't know whether the turbo was off boost or what. I was way behind you guys.
Oh, well, there you go. Let's move on to the brake test anyway. Maybe you can redeem yourself there, Audi. Find out. Bet you won't. Here we go. Here comes the line. When we reach it, full emergency stop. Here comes the line. That Porsche's got to do bad because it's heavy. Yeah, it did. BMW, I'm pretty sure it's won this one. It's got carbon ceramics on this option. Oh. Right. I've got a horrible feeling that the Mercedes actually won that. I was there celebrating and I didn't even win. I'm just going to go out and check. Oh, God. Right, I have a verdict for you. Now, the way I see it, the Mercedes won, followed by the BMW. Then I think the Porsche just outbraked the Audi, which means it came last again and came last in every single challenge. If you disagree with me, other drivers, please speak now or forever hold your peace. Not your peace.
I'll just get the Audi's coat.
Oh dear, I don't care though. I love the Audi RS6. I'm getting one. Yay, in green. Is that the right colour? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this drag race, please give it a like. Also, let me know some other races you'd like to see in the comments below. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you're subscribed to this channel, because if you haven't done that already, what's the matter with you? And also, if you have subscribed, check you've hit the bell icon. Because if you're thinking, well, I haven't received any notifications, that's why you haven't hit your bell icon. Make sure they're turned on. Also, if you want to follow me on my own personal YouTube channel, it's at Matt Watson Cars, and if you click on the pop-out banner up there, there's a link to take you there, where I do stuff on my own personal cars, like my Mazda MX-5, my Porsche. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Don't know what suddenly happened here. I just like steamed up. Weird. It's not because I just farted, although that might be why I'm just lowering the window.